Invest in your soil above and below the surface. Healthy soil is important for good crops. There are 3 things you can do to invest in your soil. First, if your field is acidic, you will need to apply travertine. Applying travertine stops acidic soil from holding on to the nutrients in manure and fertilizer and ensures they go to your crops for better growth. High-altitude areas such as Congo-Nile and Babaruka highlands have acidic soil, and farmers in these areas must apply travertine. Farmers in other regions should also look for signs of soil acidity. Signs that your field is acidic include low yields compared to other fields. If your field consistently produces lower yields and crops looking weaker compared to nearby fields, even after applying compost and recommended fertilizers, this could indicate soil acidity. Crops showing yellowing or purple discoloration on their leaves, even with adequate fertilizer application, indicate nutrient deficiency caused by acidic soils. If you see any of these signs, take composite soil samples from a depth of 20 to 30 centimeters, or about the length of your foot, and request your field officer to conduct an acidity test. Travertine can be purchased from Tabora field officers or approved agro-dealer shops. Travertine is inexpensive and will increase your yield significantly. Apply travertine 2 weeks before planting. Spread travertine evenly on the ground just prior to second tillage. This ensures all parts of the field benefit, preventing uneven growth and nutrient uptake.
Use 15 kilograms per R or about 10 strides in 2 directions.
Then mix the travertine within the top 20 to 30 centimeters, or about the length of your foot, of soil. Spreading travertine ensures it reaches every part of the field, allowing all soil on your field to benefit. Second, make and apply compost. Begin preparing your compost pile at least 4 months before planting season. Create the base using dry tree branches to prevent direct contact of the compost with the soil. A stick in the middle of the pile will provide airflow to the compost. Add continuous layers of dry grass or biomass and water, followed by green biomass and water, fresh weeds and water, fresh crop residue and water, leftover fruits and vegetables and water, followed by a small layer of manure and water. If manure is not available, use old compost or fertile soil instead. Continue layering and watering every layer until the pile reaches your own height. Watering every layer of the compost pile will help it to break down and release nutrients into the pile. Cover the pile with banana leaves or a plastic sheet to prevent rainwater from draining the nutrients out of it. Water the pile once a week to keep it moist but not wet. Turn your pile after 4 to 6 weeks. Good compost will be dark in color, not wet, will crumble, and will smell like a forest floor. Apply a handful of compost into the planting hole, followed by fertilizer and seed. Third, cover the topsoil with plant material, acting like a blanket to protect it, like shielding yourself from the cold. This is called mulching. Mulching protects and enriches your soil, improving long-term soil health and moisture retention. Use both live mulch, such as cover crops like sun hemp, mucuna, and dead mulch like crop residues, grass, banana leaves, pruned material from grasses, shrubs, and trees. Mulch helps in high rainfall areas to prevent erosion and in dry areas to maintain soil moisture. Mulching also protects your crops from soil-borne diseases. Remove weeds before applying mulch. If you have limited mulching material, first apply mulch around the base of plants, then mulch in crop rows, and third, mulch between rows. Evenly spread mulch across the field. Apply mulch straight after planting or transplanting. Remember, there are 3 things you can do to invest in your soil. First, apply travertine if your soil is acidic. Second, make and apply compost. And third, mulch to protect your soil and improve its health. Protecting your soil is good for your crops and your family today and for the future.